In our Sunrise Smart Start, just before midnight on Saturday, Rochester police report a 12-year-old was shot. According to RPD, officers responded to Strong Hospital 10 minutes before midnight. Officers say the boy was shot at least once in his lower body in the area of Joseph Avenue and Kelly Street. We're told his injuries are non-life-threatening, and currently there are no suspects in custody. Governor Kathy Hochul sworn in yesterday as New York's first elected female governor, serving a 4-year term. She served as the lieutenant governor before former Governor Andrew Cuomo stepped down. Now sitting in the state's highest office, Hochul says she'll continue to fight for key issues New Yorkers are facing, such as crime, violence, and high costs of living. And while the governor is making history, she says that's not what she's here to do.
The sign says, I didn't come here to make history. I came here to make a difference and to pursue the worthy causes. Pursue them together. Yes.
She adds helping students get back on track in schools and providing mental health solutions is a fight she is willing to take on. And Rochester Mayor Malik Evans released a statement on the governor's inauguration saying, quote, Governor Hochul has proven to be a strong champion for Rochester and all of New York, and I am proud and honored to attend her historic inauguration. He went on to say he is appreciative of her funding projects in Rochester, including the Inner Loop East project and the Downtown Revitalization Initiative. Well, gas prices surged in Monroe County over the summer, and it called for a gas tax holiday. But now, with the new year being ushered in, that tax holiday is now over. News 8's Jatara Marsh joins us from the newsroom this morning with more on what local consumers can expect. Jatara, good morning.
Amel, good morning. Because of the surge in fuel prices in 2022, Governor Kathy Hochul announced that the fuel tax suspension would provide relief for New Yorkers on June 1st. But as of Saturday, December 31st, that suspension has now come to an end. The fuel tax suspension provided reduction of at least 16 cents per gallon statewide on motor fuel, state sales tax, and metropolitan commuter sales tax. AAA Communications Specialist Mark Gruba shares what the end of the suspension will mean for consumers.
As we enter the new year, it's the worst news for drivers. We're going to be paying more at the pump. Regardless of what the price of the fuel is to refine the fuel, we're going to be seeing an increase in terms of taxes, not just here in Monroe County, but across New York State as well.
Gruba says when the gas tax was imposed back in June, we were paying $4.89 a gallon. Now we're paying about $3.48 a gallon. So we're paying a lot less than we were back then, but we'll still feel the effect of taxes again. Amel, back to you.
All right, Jatira, thank you. AAA says you can save on fuel costs by mapping out your routes, avoiding travel at peak times, checking your tire pressure, and removing bulky items from your car. This will give you a better fuel mileage and help to stretch gas dollars a little bit more. Well, on the national level this morning, it's a new year, and this week a new divided Congress will take over. House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy held a conference call with his caucus Sunday afternoon in an attempt to shore up his bid to become the next House Speaker. Meanwhile, President Biden says he's optimistic as he approaches his third year in the White House. Jared Hill has a preview from New York.
President Biden returns to Washington today after vacationing in St. Croix. He plans to kick off the new year promoting bipartisanship with a planned trip to Kentucky later this week to tout the infrastructure law with top Senate Republican Mitch McConnell.
I've never been more optimistic about America in my whole career.
But his agenda could be tested this year, with Republicans taking over the majority in the House when the new Congress begins tomorrow. Before the divided Congress can start its work, leader Kevin McCarthy must wrangle his divided caucus's support for his House Speaker bid.
There is no alternative to Kevin. He clearly is our choice broadly.
There's also a shakeup among the House Democrats, with long-serving leaders Nancy Pelosi, Steny Hoyer, and James Clyburn stepping aside from their previous roles in House leadership.
I think each of us made an individual decision. The timing was right.
Hoyer says he plans to advise the new generation of House Democrat caucus leaders. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
Overnight, House Republicans released their rules package, which includes several concessions from McCarthy, including a provision allowing any 5 members of the majority party to initiate a vote to remove the speaker if warranted, and also a guarantee that the makeup of key committees will more closely reflect the ideological makeup of the GOP conference. Another question going into this year is whether or not President Biden will seek another term in office. He is expected to announce his final decision early this year. All right, let's come back locally now and check in with meteorologist James Gilbert. James, if we're heading out this morning for a walk, the temperature is in our favor.
Yeah, really not bad at all there. You could probably go with, the medium jackets. Still maybe a hat, good idea. As a slight chill out there, but numbers right around 40 degrees. I've got 40s there. We'll climb into the 40s as we get through this afternoon. Normal high 35, normal lows 21. We should be in the low 20s. Just not the case even tonight when we drop into the mid-30s. Still very mild there. Next chance for any precipitation is tomorrow. It's going to come in the form of rain. We will have that 8-day forecast at the end of the show. Mel.
All right, James, thank you. Taking one last look at the roads this morning, things are still looking really good out there. I'm not seeing any accidents or any holdups on the main arteries. 390, 490, and 590 are running on time. We do have updates for you throughout the morning, so if anything changes, we will, of course, let you know. Time now for the GRE Morning Business Report. The Mega Millions jackpot is now at an impressive $785 million. No one took home a winning ticket last Friday. The next drawing is tomorrow, and if there is a winner, the cash option would be an estimated $395 million.
8-day forecast here. The big thing that jumps out at you is should be the temperatures. These numbers just crazy above normal for this time of year. In the low 50s for you tomorrow. Some of the spots in the Finger Lakes maybe a run at 60. If you're along Lake Ontario, you're in the 40s. Mild rain showers, a little breezy in there as well. Wednesday, scattered showers. It's going to carry into Thursday. Watching chance for a wintry mix there, but I'm not seeing any accumulation out of it. And then we'll slowly but surely bounce kind of around closer to normal as we get toward the weekend. No big storms in the forecast, Mel, at least for the first couple weeks of the month. If you want any action, I think it's going to be loaded in the back half of January.
All right, James, thank you. And thank you so much for watching News 8 at Sunrise. Our next update is coming up in 30 minutes. CBS Mornings is next. We'll see you right back here tomorrow on News 8 at Sunrise.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.